Yo, 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 One Sir Grove, chiming in. I'm the host of C4CW, casting 495 celebrities worldwide. I want to thank each and every one of you true fans out there, out here, for supporting this show. Those of you who are genuine, true, honest to goodness motherfucking fans. Yeah, man. Show's been played thousands of times, downloaded thousands of times, proof of concept. You can see it on my Twitter at twitter.com/AONN Records. You can see that proof of concept. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, screenshot. Thousands of downloads. I don't ask any fucking one to download this show. You know what I mean? Like, unlike a lot of kids, man, in this fucking game, it's just purely organic. You know? It's just, man, across social media, I think on all the different networks and all my different aliases and identities, man, shit. Man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. On Reverb Nation alone, close to 2,000 fans. You know what I'm saying? That's just one fucking webpage. I won't even speak on Twitter, keeping shit low-key. You know what I'm talking about? Cause, you know, there's motherfuckers, man, that like to shadow ban conservative Republican information and try to call it hate speech type shit. So I don't really be up on Twitter that much, man. I post, you can see I posted a lot of shit, but I don't really go hard, man. You know, some motherfuckers get up on Twitter and they just want to add a bunch of people, this, and that. Typically, man, if someone ain't added me, I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is that, yeah, there are some celebrities up there that I've added just out of, you know, on general purpose, man, on the strength. But I don't fuck with most niggas, you know what I'm saying, unless they've added me. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's someone from like my crew who I know, you know what I'm saying, isn't really on Twitter that much. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, man, most of 495L4, man, we ain't really on Twitter though. I mean, my dudes, they have accounts, but they don't really be developing on it. You know what I'm saying? They be on Facebook sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, I don't know anyone from 495L4 who be on Instagram. I'm not on fucking IG. You feel me? No disrespect to Instagram. I mean, I see that it's in the mainstay, that it's stuck around all these years, man. You know, in the beginning, I have to say it was questionable, man. It just seemed like there were so many social media sites at the time, but it looks like Instagram's gonna be around for a while. So, no disrespect to IG. I'm just saying, personally, I don't currently fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I plan to develop a profile at some point when I start making these videos, man. And I'm going to start adding, you know what I'm saying, still frame images and footage and whatnot. I'm going to do the whole TikTok thing. But in the meantime, man, I just be working on projects, and I'm a full-time student as well. So, man, I be working 100 plus hours per week, man. I be going to school studying math, science, technology, engineering at the advanced level. You know what I'm talking about? And then at the same time, man, I'll be a rap star, rock star. So, you know, it's a lot of time, man, that I spend working on projects, writing, composing, editing, sorting information, you know, researching, analyzing, and then I also do contract work. You know what I'm talking about? So I look at patents that have been submitted for validation, invalidation through a law firm that I connected with so many years ago. So I look at technologies that are on the horizon. And I do a bunch of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I'm a workaholic, man. Let's just be honest, man. One Sir Grove is a fucking workaholic. So, that being said, man, we don't really... The thing that's unique about 495L4, by the way, our bio's coming out, too. I've been working with Sen and the homies to put the bio together because there have been some different publications that have been asking for the backstory and what we're doing currently with projects and what we got going in the future for projects and, you know, back history and all this kind of stuff, man. So they want to publish some shit about 495L4. So we most certainly oblige. There's just a lot of information, man, because 495 is a huge organization. I mean, we're 495 Nation. You know, we got our own nation. And then there's level 4, L4, that Sen the Soul Stealer created in addition to what he was already doing with us with 495. So you can kind of think of L4 as its own thing because it is, but it's also a branch of 495 Nation in that respect, in that Send the Soul Stealer started with us at 495, with 495, came on board, became 495, bona fide, West Coast certified, and then some decade and a half later down the road, he created Level 4 with some of the close associates. So Level 4 became a branch. Ah, damn, she looked fucking good, man. Jesus criminy. Man, it's still really very much the summertime out here, man. I mean, shit, humidity's been quite low lately. I mean, it's ticked up, you know what I'm saying? There's been a little uptick here and there every once and again, every once in now and then. But I mean, the humidity, man, it's dropping, man. It is. It's more regular that the humidity is gone and the atmosphere, man, is stabilizing out here. You know what I'm saying? So, in that it's becoming like not hostile, man. Cause man, this summer has had to have been, this was the worst fucking summer, man, on the East Coast since I've been here for 15 fucking years, man. This summer was fucked. It was fucking just fucked, man. The weather was hostile. It was fucking hot as shit, man. Man, I heard on the news they said something like, was it 57 fucking days in a row or something like that, man, where the temperature was like hit 90 and above? I mean, dude, that's just fucking wrong, man. I'm not saying the information is wrong. I'm just saying the fact of the matter is just wrong on all kinds of levels of reality. So, y'all thought I was gonna say anywho, huh? Yeah. So, man, fucking, so we got that going, and then in terms of another update, I've been paying close attention. Okay, two things right here at the same time, simultaneously. Clothing line that we started earlier this year. There's going to be a lot more emphasis on that, man. I'm going to get a campaign out and going that's going to be international. About to do an international fucking campaign. Then, I got some musically speaking, I have some surprise projects that I'm working on with someone who works in film production. Got some surprise musical projects with someone who works in film and is a director now and has production and directorial credits. So, yeah, man, I'm talking IMDb type shit. We got some surprise shit lined up for y'alls. I'm about to get behind some causes, man. I'm about to get behind some causes like some Save the Whales type shit. And I'm not even fucking playing, man. I'm not even playing, man. I told you, man, there's a method to this madness, man. We here to do good shit, not wrong, bad shit. All right? If you haven't figured it out yet, man, we're kind of like the Guardian Angels, man. Shout outs to New York's Guardian Angels and wherever Guardian Angels be worldwide, because they don't just be in New York. Salute. I mean that. I applaud and I commend the Guardian Angels for their work. They also got something new called the Perv Patrol, where women that are trained up in martial arts and weapons and shit, self-defense and countermeasures, they go around and make sure these pervert-ass motherfuckers on these subways and buses and shit, they don't be acting inappropriately. If they do, they get the motherfucking fingers broken type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying perp patrols involved in crimes, hurting people maliciously. I'm saying if a perv try to fucking run up, get laid the fuck down by the perp patrol, man, you don't want to fuck with Guardian Angels, man. For real. Guardian Angels been around for a long time, man, and they ain't playing. I've seen their training, and they're dope. Like, the shit they do, man, New York is the shit. New York, man, they got Guardian Angels in Asia, man, in Japan, all over the world, man. Yeah, man, Guardian Angels don't just be in New York, but that shit, man, look, So, is legendary. 495L4, man, we kind of like the Guardian Angels a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being real when I say that. Which leads me back to what I was going to talk about as the secondary topic. This thing that's going on with Tekashi69, man, this federal court hearing shit is fucking crazy. It is brazy. That's how fucking crazy it is. It's so crazy that it's brazy, B. Man, I be podcasting so much, man. Hold on, I got to get it warmed up. Woo. Yeah, man. So yeah, alkalinity is key. So damn, she looked good too. Perv Patrol, got you. I'm not a pervert, man. Shit, I'm a prude. Women be like, are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? And I'm like, nope. And they're like, why not? Shit. So are you free? Are you single? And I'm like, yup. But I don't be dating like that though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on occasion, you know, I've wine and dined, you know what I'm saying? Some world class, you know what I'm saying? Women, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm not a marriage dude, man. And I'm not a serial dater, man. I don't do the shit that a lot of alpha males do. I don't be like that, man. I come from a matriarchy, man. I respect women, and plus I'm a government contractor, man. So I don't be in relationships like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing government work and shit. So I ain't got time for no type of fucking shit like that. So anyway, man. Plus I'm still relatively young, you feel me? Haha. So yeah, man, Tekashi69's court case. Yo, that shit is like something, man, to make a movie about the shit that the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods have been, man, the shit that these niggas got themselves wrapped up in, man, is some fucking ill shit. Ill. Not in a good way. I'm talking, there's two kinds of ill. You could be ill, you know what I'm saying, on a level of being like on some Supreme type shit. Or you could be ill like, ooh, ick, like fuck that nigga, that nigga ill. Like not good, like yuck, yick. So, man, I gets down with my Yiddish too, man. Judeo-Christian, you know what I'm saying? You know the logo I've been rocking for fucking 25 years, man. You know what it is, man. It's that Star of David. I'm just saying, man, I'm Judeo-Christian. I grew up Judeo-Christian, man. You know, I respect Israel, you know what I'm saying, and the Holy Bible, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man of faith since day one. So Christianity and Judaism, you know what I'm talking about, man? So, you know, I gets down with some Hebrew homies and shit, man. And I be reading from some scriptures, man. You know, the Torah, you know what I'm talking about? The Bible and shit, Old Testament type shit, man. Dead Sea Scrolls, you know, ancient intel from advanced breakaway civilizations that seeded this planet. I'm not going to get too deep into that right now. But yo, man, I know the alternative story, how all this shit took place. And, yeah. So that said, Tekashi69, man, free Tekashi69. Hey, look, the way I see it is this. He didn't snitch on them dudes, man. He's a young cat and they try to fucking burn him and they all got fucking burned. And that's the reality of it all. Now, I've heard TMZ. Look, I like Harvey Levin, man. I like TMZ. But, man, Harvey Levin's position on Tekashi, if Harvey and I were buddies, man, he go too hard on 6ix9ine, man. They be trying to paint Tekashi as a snitch. I don't see Tekashi 6ix9ine as a snitch. I see him as a victim of circumstance. Now, I know, there's a lot of y'all niggas out here, who y'all be like, well, he participated in all these crimes and he did all this shit and he needs to take responsibility. Well, he did take responsibility. He admitted what he did. Now, snitches ain't cool. Tekashi69 ain't a snitch. Those dirty ass bloods, those dirty ass niggas. Now, I come from bloods gangs. There's two types of bloods, man. There's cool bloods that just be cooling, steady fucking cooling, and keeping it on the up and up. You understand? Or you overstand. And then you got some dirty ass bloods that be trying to steal from a nigga. Trying to fuck a nigga's woman and shit. You know what I'm saying? And them some dirty ass bloods though. And this kid, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to do right, man. Now, you probably like, Grove, he wasn't trying to do right. When someone's young and impressionable, man, and they grew up in poverty, yeah, there's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? And ignorance is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? For the law. Ignorance of the law, rather, is no excuse. Man, I study from blacks, man. I read blacks law and shit, man. I know a lot of people, man. I work in government as a contractor. Feds be listening in on my shit, man, to make sure I don't reveal some shit, specifics, particulars, details about any operations of which I've been a part. You know what I'm saying, man? I work in international shit, man. I work with foreign intelligence. So, I know how the surveillance game works. You see? So when it was revealed today on Jimmy Jams TV, shout outs to Jimmy Jams TV, man. I love Jimmy Jams TV, man. Jimmy Jams is a fucking exceptionally dope source of intel. I think Jimmy Jams followed the Tekashi69 case and has and continues to do so better than anyone else on the web. Better than any... Man, I know the feds was even looking at his shit, trying to figure out what he knew, and also trying to piece together the whole thing themselves based on his Jimmy Jams analysis. You know what I'm saying? Feds is sneaky, man. So when I saw the video today of Harv, when he kidnapped Tekashi69, which fuckboy Harv tried to pretend like he didn't do it and try to say I admittedly, I even thought that when Tekashi69, when it was in the news that when the story broke that Tekashi had been kidnapped, my initial thought, even as someone with an open mind, was that it was a publicity stunt. I mean, look, you around all these bloods that got all these guns and you all strapped up and you got a street militia and shit. Come on, bro. So then it quickly came out that it was an inside job. But Harv's contention all along was that it was a publicity stunt because, you see, dumbass niggas don't know that the feds be watching shit. Feds don't always reveal information in court or what type of... Man, I know about some surveillance technology, man, that would seem extraterrestrial to the average person. Now, imagine if I were a university professor. Also, keep in mind that I've taught in a Korean private school because I grew up a high IQ individual. You know, Shadi was supposedly is a high IQ dude. Supposedly a high IQ dude. You know, got accepted into one of these like top schools or the top school in New York for like young prodigies and shit. This nigga used his intellect for evil, man. And he started wilding out in the streets doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Just reckless, stupid shit. All that motherfucking money, all those millions of dollars, and then you just want to start shooting? You know what I'm saying? Brandishing weapons and shit? Nigga, you dumb. Like, you might, on one hand, have the capability of being fucking prodigious and scholarly, but then nigga, use acting reckless, like wilding out. You should have already known, motherfucker, that you on surveillance. I'm on surveillance, motherfucker. I know I'm on surveillance and there's shit I can't motherfucking do. You know what I'm saying? I'm on 24-hour surveillance because I've been involved in all kinds of government intelligence operations, which sounds crazy to the average nigga, but the average nigga who it sound crazy to is just a highly misinformed motherfucker that don't know my educational academic background and the shit that I've done in government. They just think that I'm a gang member, crack dealer, gun runner, and all this kind of shit. because they can't separate my alter ego that I created from my true character, which is U.S. defense contractor, because I'm real slick and having created multiple fucking worlds type shit. So, in that, Shotty, man, I had high hopes for that fucking fool when I saw him on the show. But one of the things that I noticed that I was able to infer, deduce, surmise, and ascertain from this nigga having sat up on the little throne and shit, little dual throne, where he's sipping the Cavassier or the fucking cognac or whatever he was sipping on, and smoking a fucking Cuban or whatever type of cigar, B-gar, nigga. Haha, you was thinking, wait, hold up. You just said C-Grove as in crib, dog. And I'm like, psych, B-gar, nigga. So this motherfucker, but you also be like, wait, Grove, come on, Bloods, plus you government. Look, man, a lot of different blood sets. A lot of different gangs in the military, a lot of different gangs in government, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not criminally active, man. I'm from a hood, man. This Piru, Eastside Piru. We got Pirus, we got Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Because some niggas don't know the difference between Pirus and Bloods. Pirus started off as Crips, nigga. Ha ha ha, you suckers that don't know and you be gangbanging. You be gangbanging and you have no idea. You call yourself Piru and you don't even know that Piru boys were originally Crips. That's right. I know my gang lit, man. I know my history. I'm from the West Coast. I lived in the Midwest. I live in the East now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm up on it. Man, gangs are like clubs, man. Not every gang be criminally active, man. You got niggas in hoods, they just fly their flags, man. They might move a little weed or something, but they don't even touch the white. They don't fuck with the powder. They don't be up in the gun running shit, man. And they're authorized. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's a club. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I'm not promoting, you know what I'm saying, criminal activity. Feds know that, you know. I could have moved kilograms of cocaine for the past 25 years, man. If I wanted to, it would have been easy to do. I know people that got that shit right now, and they would float it to me. But you know what I'm saying, man? I mean, that ain't me, you know? Because I ain't trying to take those risks, man. I be in arts and entertainment, and I ain't on no fucking Rico shit. And the feds know that, because my phones and shit have been tapped for a long time. And the other thing is, man, is I have a fucking monitoring service that's government grade, and that's after I worked at Andrews Air Force Base and Bowling Air Force Base and some other agencies, man, as a civilian technical expert. Yeah. So you know, everything's wired up nowadays, man. And that's why these young bloods, man, out here who be wilding out, it's like, man, why would you be doing that shit if you could have just kept those millions of dollars, man? And honestly, man, Tekashi should have known, man. Doing all that shit, all that racketeering shit, man. I mean, you can't just be doing that shit. Period. Fucking point blank. Kid's talented, man. And I saw it in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that his crimes, his actions, you know, that he should not be responsible. And that the fact that he is as talented musically as I know that he is, in my opinion, which he's already proven, man. It's already demonstrated, man. He went from 0 month, fucking day one, he went from 0 day, 12 months out, multi-fucking millionaire. You got niggas that have been spinning their wheels in the industry forever and they ain't made a fucking, they just been faking it. You can go on the internet, YouTube, you can look at rappers that you thought were fucking rich, and you can find out that they're fakes, and they never had any real money, and they've never made any real money in the industry. And some rappers who they ultimately became multimillionaires, they didn't have money for a lot of years, man, and they put out a bunch of CDs, and people thought that they were rich, and those dudes were fucking poor and shit, working in restaurants and shit. And that's real talk. Yeah, I just thought I'd pause for a moment and let that shit sink in. So the point is, a lot of people hate Tekashi, man, of those who do, because Tekashi showed them up. He did it, man. Boom, just like that. 12 months, multi-millionaire. And also he was doing a bunch of fucking wicked shit on the streets. The motherfuckers thought, because this is how stupid motherfuckers are. Coming from where I come from, I know anyone, man, could look mild, meek, you know what I'm saying? Mild-mannered, meek, timid, have that, like, smiley face and shit, little puppy dog eyes, little baby face and shit as a grown-ass person. Act all silly and shit. I know niggas saw the little tussle at the airport. What was it, LAX? When niggas try to pull up on, well, did pull up on Tekashi and the 9 trays and shit, Treyway. And they had the little pussy fight. Where I come from, that's a little pussy fight. Them niggas look like pussies fighting and shit. Fucking pussy ass fight. I didn't see any Krav Maga. I didn't see any fucking ninjutsu. I didn't see any type of fucking MMA, any type of military spec ops types of fucking Jason Bourne-like maneuvers. Man, that shit was girly, man. That was some sissy, wussy, pussy fight ass shit. Man, them niggas wasn't even tactical and trying to throw some bolos and shit. I mean, you see a lot of fake, phony, sucker-ass niggas that be like girl fighting and shit. And, you know, and so I'm looking at Tekashi to see how he's maneuvering, right? He was basically just trying to stay out of their way. You know, he probably like, yo, I ain't trying to get in a fight. These niggas want to run up. I'm not really trying to throw blows. I might just kind of like dip in and just like tap a nigga up a little bit and just kind of like dip back. You know what I'm saying, man? Nigga wasn't in the mood to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking rock star. And then these suck-ass niggas want to pull up and shit, right? With the little sissy girl fight. Them niggas thought they were so hard. The way they look corny to me. And I'm from fucking the West Coast. I'm like, really, nigga? You so corny rolling up to LAX. You trying to do a little punch out shit, like a little punch fight and shit. Little. I mean, that shit was dumb. I mean, that shit was cornball. And I'm just like, right, yeah, you niggas pulled up for show. Yeah, sure you did. Fucking Jake-ass niggas. That shit just looked dumb as fuck. So, that type of scenario, seeing that, observing that as an expert analyst that the fuck I am, you know what I'm saying? I still knew, okay, there's niggas that are going to look at that and they're going to be like, Tekashi's weak. Like, I mean, he was moving. You know, he had little moves and shit because the nigga can play soccer. You know what I'm saying? He be going to a little workout gym and shit, you know, fitness center. It ain't like he doesn't have a physique about him. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember he had a little stomach shit going, you know, kind of a little belly. But then he worked that shit out, man, when he started to get more famous. You know what I'm saying? And he started looking more lean and shit. So there's 2 camps. Camp number 1, you got motherfuckers who would see that fight and be like, man, that nigga, he ain't got no skills like in the streets, like on the punch out level shit. You know, Mike Tyson's punch out. Like, this kid, man, he ain't got no Karate Kid skills or nothing. I see where he tried to do a little dance and shit. He got him a little dance move, little he got him a little river dance shit going on, Irish kind of little, you know, what do they call it, a jig, something like that. He got him a little dance move, but when it comes to the fighting skills, I didn't really see anything that would suggest that he could like throw blows and shit, right? That's what some niggas would think based on that. But I know that it's an act. Because this nigga was pulling up on fools strapped the fuck up behind the scenes. You hear me? This nigga was involved in all kinds of shit. Like pulling up on niggas and man, I won't even go on into detail because I don't want to interfere with this case, man. I think he should be free. I know he ain't a pussy. and through the grapevine, I mean, if y'all know what I'm referring to, man, niggas talk shit, man, but behind the scenes, niggas didn't really want to fuck with Tekashi, man. Look, his homeboy did, so-called homeboy, traitor-ass nigga Harv, he did the robbery. He's got, man, that nigga's, the caper's over, bro. Man, the curtain is up, bro, for real. What's the idiom? It's curtains for that nigga. Because in the theatrical stage play of it all, in relation to the reality of it all, out on the set, this nigga Harv fucked himself, man. That video surveillance footage from that driver, that shit that just emerged that I saw on Jimmy Jams today, come on, man. Harvard's gonna get booked, bro. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got life. This nigga along with Shotty, they were trying, their contention was that it was all just a publicity stunt. So these niggas got caught red-handed. They got caught in the act. They got caught lying. And that just shows that Shotty's a fucking liar. Harv is a fucking liar too. And they were trying to steal money. They were trying to steal money from Tekashi. And they brought all that shit on themselves, man. Shotty's dumbass wilding out in the streets of New York right here, fucking blasting and shit, just doing sideways reckless shit. That ain't no gangster shit, bro. Not really. Not where I come from, man. That ain't no slick G shit, bro. That's some sloppy shit. That's some you want the Fed. That's telling the feds to come and get you, bro, type shit. None of that shit was covert, bro. That shit was dumb as fuck. For real, you got millions of dollars, man. You doing all this shooting up in fucking public and shit. Nigga, knowing it's the 21st century, you're supposed to be a prodigy. You're supposed to know that all this shit is wired up. You never know where there might be a camera. You never know where the government might have some public surveillance. You never know where the government might have some surveillance inside of a private establishment. Government got this fucking planet wired the fuck up, and you out in these streets doing the dumbest fucking shit in the world. Hey man, you deserve to have your riches taken from you, man. Your money's taken from you. Because first of all, man, you was getting rich off Tekashi69's talent, nigga. You supposed to be a prodigy and shit? Come on, bro. And when I saw your face, man, on that little interview and shit, when you're on camera, talking to the camera and shit, still trying to act hard when you in prison, bro, man, I saw the look on your face, bro. It's written all over your face, bro. You know you fucked up, bro. And you know you trying to act way too hard, even to this motherfucking day, bro. You should have just told the world that you're sad, man. And you wish you wouldn't have fucking tried to steal from Tekashi69 and do all the shit you was doing. And you should have admitted that you brought all that shit on yourself, man. Nigga, you snitched on yourself. Yeah. Shotty snitched on himself, man. And his gang snitched on itself, man. And I don't see Tekashi69 as being a snitch. Now, I'm not saying that Tekashi's talent, that his talent supersedes and negates the criminal activity of which he was involved. I'm not saying that it makes him a better person because he's talented. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this. In terms of responsibility for actions, he already admitted to the shit that he did. Because he got caught by the feds and they were going to give him fucking 50 years pretty much in prison. 47 rounded off, 50 years. And 99% of these motherfuckers that claim that Tekashi's a snitch, if they were in the same situation with their so-called fucking homeboys, their so-called road dogs, their so-called gang, 99% of these niggas facing 50 fucking years in prison would have done the same exact goddamn motherfucking thing. And you know that shit.